Well, welcome back to F1 2013's co-op, and we're off. Oh no, I've lost connection again. Or it says you've gone.
No, it says you've gone.
I'm still sitting in here. Oh, this is silly. Okay, invited you to play. I can come play. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we should both restart our routers or something.
No, we should.
But we've got a good save now, so we'll try.
Okay.
So where were you? Yeah, welcome back.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. We're off to Malaysia. I do like Malaysian Singapore noodles. You know, now that I'm not so pressured, we was talking about in the run-up to this, where Zane was looking forward to, and you're talking about games that don't allow you to have mechanical failures.
Mm-hmm.
I've found one.
Really?
MotoGP 13.
Oh,
You can
classic.
have the failures set up to off, AI only, or AI and player, and it puts it in brackets. You may retire with an engine failure. Like as if to make it painfully clear that you are leaving yourself in a little bit of the hands of the gods.
I mean, I think stuff like that really makes the game. It's like the World War II flight sims that you get, where you can set your engine being able to
100% rain for race.
Oh no! I might as well just bin it into the wall now then. Right, this is where the rules are really stupid. Surely, for safety reasons, in real F1, you must be allowed to change your setup if you've got a dry qualifying.
You can't.
Unbelievable. What setup are you going for then, Meal?
I'm going for one to the left.
So one towards wet.
Yeah. Low speed, top speed low, downforce high. Because it works well in all conditions. Because I remember that might be 100% rain, but that may come on lap 5.
Yes, that's true. Maybe we get lucky.
We got lucky last time.
Who's going to beat who out of the pits here? We both went down on the jack at the same time. Oh, you. Can tell who's first drive around here, can't we?
Ah, I've just got bigger boogers than you. But yeah, actually, if anyone likes bike games or anything like that, I've only literally got MotoGP on Wednesday night. Best riding bike, that sounds terrible. Best motorcycle game I've played ever. Easy, buy it, if anyone has any remote thought of it. Because you've got MotoGP 1, like the main one, and 2 and 3, and it makes you start at the bottom class and you have to go up.
Oh, I like that. That's a nice touch. I also like your professionally journalistic review there. It's the premier riding bike game simulation thing.
I'm trying to not be 22nd. It's difficult.
I've got MotoGP on my wish list, I think, for the reason that I had heard good things, but I'm not really a big motorcycle racing fan, so...
No, I'm not. And I've had motorcycle games in the past, and I always struggle with them because I expect them to drive like a car.
Yeah.
I know it's a really terrible thing to say, but like it's a completely different physics in the way how you drive or ride. See, even down to just the wording is different. But yeah, I really, really struggle with it. But with this, it does like get you into it in a really nice, easy fashion because you're on the slower bikes to start with, and it just makes sense. I can't put my finger on why it's excellent, but it is. So there.
People are recommending the NASCAR game to me as well, but the problem is that I hate NASCAR. I'll say it. I'll go there. Flame on, internet.
I really liked NASCAR. I like NASCAR 2012 is the one that I've got 2011, which is okay. It's a bit buggy, but 2012 I got off PSN, and that was goodbye. I really enjoyed that. Not very good at it though, because it's another one of those games very similar to this where, yes, you'll be doing 50 laps going around the same circle. You bugger it up once. Oh, it's happened again. Are you still there? Or have I gone? Hello?
Hello. I've lost you again, haven't I? Huh?
I'm still in.
I'm still in.
Are you?
Yes.
Why are we both still in a game but
not together?
not? This is... I don't get
This
this.
tells me this is a game issue.
Yeah. Although I don't know why we're losing Skype at the same time.
Right.
I wonder
what
if it kicks
what I
us off.
suggest we do
Hmm.
is come out,
Yeah.
restart our computers, restart our internet routers,
Yeah.
and we'll jump back into qualifying and we'll stitch this all together in a video because I think it's an important issue to bring up.
Okay.
Even though we have to restart qualifying again, neither of us had set a timed lap, so it's not.
Okay.
Deal.
That's all right, because I've just been beaten by Massa, so yes, let's do this.
We'll see you on the other side, internet.
Okay. Toodles.
Hopefully we can get through a session now.
Fingers crossed. Bear with me, I'm just making sure that we are recording. Yes, we are. Okay, take 12.
Yep. Most successful track Melbourne, you're not kidding. Leading the World Championship.
Longest brake lockup, 148.26 feet.
That's pretty impressive.
Pole positions, none. I got one pole.
You did get a pole position.
It's like it's wiped out my entire thing. Do you know what actually really annoyed me? On F1 2012, I was quickly playing it to get the season co-op, the season constructors trophy, and we equalled points, me and with Williams against Ferrari or McLaren, whichever it was. We had equal points, but we had more wins, and it didn't give me the trophy, even though it gave us #1 spot. Angry world. But we are back alive, and we are Malaysian again. And, we'll keep a documentation of this, because if it is reoccurring problems that's going on, then at least everyone be known.
We still have a 100% chance of rain, so I guess we'll stick with the same setup as before, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see.
And it wasn't too bad because I was up-lapping amongst the front people, but wasn't the fastest by any means.
I double-checked and triple-checked the difficulty.
Yeah.
It hadn't gone down to amateur or anything, so we just had a very, very, very good run.
Excellent.
Except there where I lock up the brakes and career straight towards the wall on turn 1.
That's not a good sign.
I'm stuck behind one Mr. Nico Hulkenberg. Now he's someone worth talking about briefly.
Yeah.
Do you think anybody ever has regretted moving teams more than he does now?
I think up until Monza, perhaps yes. And Monza, what was with that one singular drive?
Yeah, I know. I know.
Even Gutierrez almost pretended to be a point scorer.
He did a good impression of a point scorer.
And then he kind of got an allergic reaction against it. But, yeah, he's in the fray. Well, he didn't get the Ferrari seat, obviously. And it was known that he was in the running for that. He's in the running for the Lotus seat. At what point does he then go, actually, okay, I'll stick with Sauber? And then what happens if Sauber have a flash of form at the end of the season? Maybe he's like the unlucky guy.
Here's the thing, right? Sauber are going to be in quite a good position for the next season.
Why?
They have the most advanced facilities of almost any team. I mean, their facilities were outdone by Toyota, who have now pulled out. But before BMW gave up the team, they built Europe's largest supercomputer at Hinwil.
Okay.
They also got a brand new wind tunnel. So why is it then that they struggled? I guess those two things just don't correlate very well. But, there's no reason on paper. It's certainly not an equipment issue. That's for sure. Now, I know they're tight of money, but if you've got such great analytical equipment, surely you can make every update count. So they're a bit of an enigma.
And they always have been in a way, because when they came into Formula One back in '93, they were like a shockingly, amazingly good new outfit. And I still think that remains, if not their best, their like second or third best season ever.
Yeah, their debut, they were really strong, weren't they?
Yeah, because they had cars in the top 6 in qualifying, not necessarily leading or podiuming, but they were with it.
Well, they were a Mercedes Works team as well.
Yeah.
And then old Dietrich poured his money in. I've just had a shocking second sector in which Lewis Hamilton has crashed into the side of me, but it's still a purple sector.
Hammy the Ham. Who I actually say Hamilton almost... Oh, that's not how you do that corner, Simon. That's terrible. Almost likeable for me for the first time ever.
He is really matured. He has, like a fine wine or a cheese. He's sort of
around the edges.
He's got a lot more humility than he used to.
Yeah, I used to find him really arrogant and annoying, but now actually better.
Like
not so spoilt.
No, and I think taking him out of McLaren was arguably a very, very good thing.
Yes.
They had a culture that pandered to him, whereas I don't think a Mercedes Works team who, make no mistake, if they don't start seeing results on their investment, they will pull out. They will pull out very, very quickly.
Yeah.
They can get results simply by being an engine manufacturer. They don't need their own team to justify their involvement in F1.
No.
I reckon, that team at most has got a season, maybe 2, to start proving itself more consistently, or else it'll be gone.
It's a good job they won this year.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they're not going to be another Toyota, in the sense that they'll have not just a budget, but a large time budget to make results happen. They'll expect results, and results promptly.
Yeah. Which brings you on to the old debate. Works teams. Or manufacturer teams, to be more precise. Yeah,
I'm generally against manufacturer teams, but I say that, and then I realise it wouldn't be the same without Ferrari, and I quite like Toyota.
Yeah, I didn't have... A lot of people were a bit indifferent about Toyota because... but then I was the same with Honda as well. I quite liked them being in it. I just think you need to know that they're going to pull out at some point because they're in it for them, not for the sport.
I do miss the pure privateer teams that do it for the love of racing.
Yes.
And I know everyone will probably be sick of me getting all nostalgic over teams like Minardi or whatever.
Faves.
But I was watching a YouTube video the other day of someone took on a mobile phone in 2004 or 5 at Monza inside the Minardi pit. And they're working on a car and then they send it out. And the shot captured everything good about Minardi. Like, you could tell from inside the pit there was nothing particularly elaborate there. They had no spare parts on the racks. The guy operating the front jack had an afro. And everyone was in t-shirt and shorts. No one was in fireproofs. And, the car looked great. I've just flipped off Daniel Ricciardo for cutting me off on a corner. Ahead of you as well. Do you want to come through, mate?
No, I'm giving you some airtime because I'm on my way back to the pits.
Oh, I'm on an in-lap as well.
Okay, we can in-lap whilst you're on screen because you're giving me a lovely firework display.
Yeah, the car is a bit low, isn't it? You and I were 9 and 10th a minute ago, but I've dropped to 13th.
Yeah, they're improving somehow.
But I know I'm losing time on this. God, I hate this pit entry.
There's a couple of pit entries I think are really, really clumsy. This is one of them. Korea is just hell.
Yes.
Did you
yes,
see practice this morning where Kimmy binned it in to the wall?
Yeah, and he's been super consistent in not crashing.
Yeah.
I'm just taking a nice screenshot of you there, Simon.
Oh, thank you, mate. I don't press any buttons. Oh, they're going to wheel us in together. Ah, synchronised.
Yeah, because last time you cut me off, you're on the left side garage.
I was like, look, bitch. Wheels me ins. I wish people could do that like in a restaurant where they just pick you up and plop you surrounded by food.
Yeah, if only. If only. I'm just looking at the teammate challenge.
Oh,
We're both 2 greens.
okay. I've no idea what's going on with Bianchi and Chilton, but they're over a second off anyone else. Oh, it's because we're Caterham, and that's normally who they're going to be. Oh.
Do I go out on scrubbed options? They're at 80%.
I'm going to go out on fresh.
I might join you in that.
If I go faster and it's dry at the beginning, I don't want to have to do to lap 2 and then have to pit.
No, exactly. Good thinking, Batman.
You're welcome, Robert.
Oh, number 1 driver gets to go again. Look at that.
Aww. I know I don't want a penalty for crossing the white line. Stop reminding me that it's there and then I start veering towards.
Oh, white line.
Yeah. Ooh, it's so pretty.
Is that a Marussia in your way?
It's a Verne.
I just saw a flash of red out the corner of my eye.
Jean-Éric Verne.
I'm doing this lap on lean, so that hopefully you can pull even further away from me than you normally would, and then we don't cause each other any sort of unpleasantness.
Aww.
You know me, I'm absolutely fine playing a supporting driver role. I am a Barrichello.
I wouldn't know what to do in a leading driver's role. It doesn't become of me very well. Oh, I'm already on mixed 1.
To be completely honest with you, if I qualify here, 13th, I'm happy with that. Last time out was an anomaly. We have to get used to being in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
And 13th, I will take it. I mean, if I get 13th, that's better than any of my qualifying positions in the last season we did together.
That's true. I think you got a 14th, didn't you, once?
Yeah, 14th is my best qualifying. And that's why Sauber binned us off.
Boo. It's all about the Sundays. Oh, wait.
Yeah, we didn't do those either, did we?
No.
After that time, I nearly killed Felipe Massa. But at least I did it by crashing into him, not some bizarre Dick Dastardly manner like Barrichello tried.
Yeah.
Oh, the spring came off my car.
Lols. I will be the best Brazilian.
Oh, my gear ratios
are
wrong.
Out my way. Oh, what was that?
Something did go wrong because I caught you up immediately.
Yeah, Verne decided to stop on the corner's apex, and I had nowhere to go. And now I'm going to have to try and get past him.
See what I mean? The traffic just completely ruins your lap, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, now it's going to ruin yours as well, because you're going to catch him in the annoying bit. But I now know that this lap is useless, so I'm going to mix 1 it again. And hold up Verne. Oh, then there's 2 more ahead, 3 more cars ahead.
Oh, damn it.
God knows what this will be like at Monaco.
Well, I've just taken half a second out of my lap time, which should be... Oh no, but now I've binned it into the gravel.
Oh no, I just saw that.
I was so chuffed then as well. Half a second would have maybe got me into the top 10.
Yeah, easily, because I'm not far ahead of you in time, and I'm 6th. It's alright, you got plenty more time.
Just went into the back of Adrian Suttle. Thanks for that.
That's all that ever happens to that poor guy. Most unluckiest guy out there at the minute, I think.
Tell you what, though, he has impressed me. After a year out, I thought that'd be his career done, but... Right, this needs to be an astounding lap, Ben.
Okay, you're only half a second slower than me, but that is all of those positions between 7th and 13th.
And I took half a second out of my lap in Sector 2.
Yeah, so you've got that one covered now.
We say. As I nearly lose it out of turn 3. Alright, 2/10 out of it in Sector 1.
So sick of traffic.
Oh, is this Vern again?
No, it's Ricardo. I caught him on the chicane.
Well, that's good. It'll help me with my new policy of not liking him because he drives a Red Bull.
When you're not on a hot lap, I'd like to know what your thoughts are of how he will do.
Well, that's the key question, isn't it?
I worry not well.
Well, they say the pressure's off, but we know old Dr. Marco probably disagrees. I always get the feeling with Christian Horner, though, that he's not being straight with us. Oh, how did I not improve my lap? I knocked 3/10 off in that lap.
I'd done the same, and I'm still in 7th as well. I think everyone just kind of went, shoo me.
Can I get to the end of this lap?
That's
No.
what I'm trying to do.
No, I know I can't. If I've maintained the gap to you, though, of half a second, I've just taken 2/10 out of it. So
You did good, kid. You did good.
this is frustrating. I'm
Oh, I'm 3/4 of a second up.
clearly improving, but so is everybody else.
That's good to see if they've worked in a track evolution mechanic somewhere there.
Well, they said they had it last year, didn't they? But it didn't feel like it.
No, it just felt like the AI got quicker and I was exactly the same.
I've just got an out of fuel message. Yeah, I am out of the fuels.
I'm good. I'm going for line. Yes. No. Oh, look at that. That's so cruel.
Well done to you, my friend. Well done to you.
Look at the top 7 times. That's ridiculous.
You broke the 140s, though. That's good.
Yeah. Where's Vettel? Oh, 9th. See, being rubbish again. See, this, you can tell this game's made by English people.
Yeah.
Where's my chummage? Way, beating the Williams, Toros, and the FIs.
I know I could have gone faster. If I hadn't run out of fuel on the last lap, I probably would have leapfrogged Nico Hulkenberg.
Well, hey, he was suspiciously all in his own by 2 seconds.
Yes. It's just bizarre. But as we learned last time, I'm better in the race than I am in qualifying. So
Definitely.
and it means I can start on the primes.
And Gutierrez didn't make the whole session, it says on there as well. So it's interesting.
Good. There's only room for one Esteban.
Esteban to the rescue. Esteban 10.
I'm being told off in the garage, though. It's like, how could you win last time
Yep,
and become
same.
13th now?
How dare I only be 1/10 off a pole and still be 7th? I'm so sorry.
Oh, these loading screens, so good.
Yes. Makes me want to paw the screen.
That was my 40th lap.
Ah.
Little milestone there.
It's just completely wiped out anything that I've done for Melbourne, so I'm on like lap 23.
I do like the getting in the car animation. I know we say that every time, but... Oh, we're starting in the rain. So my ability to start on primes means precisely nothing. Does this mean there's no pit stop this race?
Potentially. If you can make the tyres last. I've not driven in the wet tyres.
Oh, no,
really
hold on. Hold on, no, it's saying I can make it to lap 7 or 8.
Oh, God.
They must have brought wear in for wet tyres this time, because they didn't seem to bother last time.
No. Yeah, it says it will conk out by lap 10.
What lap are you pitting then?
I can go 7 or 8. How many laps is it? 14.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking that now there's no disparity because there's no option and prime. Tyres perform the same in theory, however, there's an advantage in doing a longer stint.
Okay.
Because you're not changing onto a slower or faster tyre.
That's true.
Well, actually, is there an advantage? That's true.
Depends if you can make them last.
Yeah.
But
What
if
lap
they're
are you coming in then, me old son?
If they go to lap 10, I'll chop it equally in half if you don't mind with a 7-7.
That's absolutely fine. I will try and go to 8.
Okay.
Because it's normal for me to do a longer first stint, isn't it?
That's your tradition.
But bear in mind, I'll be stopping at least 4 times during this race because I cannot drive in the wet. It's just impossible.
I've yet to try, so this looks like another 0 point. Nil point for me. Guido is gone.
But no manipulation of results. If we bin it into the wall, we bin it into the wall and we move on.
Yep.
That's just how we roll at the Failcast.
The Failcast. Oh, it's all a bit soggy. I like the puddles.
Yeah, they don't seem as deep as they did on the other track, though, so that's fine.
Few.
Oh, my visors.
Lots of cars on track means a difficult first corner. Hello?
Yep, you're speaking to the wrong man. Oh, God, I barely moved. Oh, I can't see a frigging thing.
This is crazy. Ah, Vettel.
Oh, everyone is past me. Everyone is past me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is bad. This is very bad. It looks from where I am that you are about on the podium.
Third. Not
8th.
for long. Second. But that was purely because I was out of control and Hamilton had to get out the way. Coming through.
Oh, God, I'm not going to make it to the end of this race.
You're going to do it. You're going to do it.
It doesn't feel good at all, so it feels awful.
Did you move your setup towards a wet one?
I did, yeah, but it doesn't feel like by enough.
I hear you.
Oh, Raikkonen's just spun.
Oh, I'm skidding around like...
Yeah, no one's business, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, why is he ramming me?
Oh, gravel.
Oh, no, I've just got a penalty.
Oh, no.
It's another bloody time penalty. Button is right up your jacksie.
I can see him and you. Oh, that was a move.
That was a ballsy move, wasn't it?
Was it intentional?
Yeah. I know conditions are poor. I've just got a 10-second time penalty because of it. God, they're creeping around this corner.
Esteban's the next car. Esteban.
You press the accelerator and just nothing happens.
I'll tell you what, there's problems behind because Grosjean's just got round 2 people. And they're all well back.
Well, that's good. Because I've got a 10-second time penalty because Raikkonen rammed me.
Strangely, it's a time penalty and not a stop-go.
That's kind of worse. Because now I have no idea where I'm actually going to finish. Let's take a look at the tyre wearometer. Still nice and pale, like the pith of an orange.
Fruit here.
Oh, it does squirm.
There's certain corners that you just go into going, "Ugh."
It's brown trousers time.
Yeah. So next time if you call me treacle, you know what's coming.
I hope I don't take you off, mate. I really do, because I have got no control here.
Oh my god, Grosjean's about to rape the pair of us.
Why has he got his DRS open? What a maniac. Is that you coming down my inside? Nicely played.
Ruining my tyres though, that's the only thing.
They've only just disabled it now.
What is lap 2?
Simon, wait on the brakes.
It's not helping though because they're not going God knows where.
Yeah, I saw your rear end wiggle there.
I've got to advertise my assets.
Shaking what your engineer gave you. I'm giving you all the room in the world.
Is that because I'm looking a bit wild?
Yes.
Wow, bone. Oh, that's not quite the.
Oh yes, that was unfortunate. Go away, Grosjean. Go away.
That should be the name of at least an iOS game.
Go away, Grosjean. You've got to chase him away like he's a sex offender.
Oh shit!
Did you just clip me then?
Yeah. I think we were both pointing in the same direction.
Watch out, there's a Frenchman behind you.
Oh, and a Finn.
I'm just lifting now. I've spent most of my time off the throttle.
It's safer that way.
Did you see me rally drive around that corner then?
This is crazy stuff. The top 3 have got so far away. I can't work out if we're just really, really slow and being ginger. Oh! This is comedy watching you. But I have a funny feeling we've got different braking parts for turn 1. This is going to be an issue. Oh no, we're not. We're okay. After you, my son.
Thank you, sir. Ooh! Wide, wide, wide. Well, it's nice that we're having some time together, some quality track time.
Yeah! It's nice to see you actually, you're going to get some airtime. It's a bit
luckily it's just the back of the car and not actually me. Face for radio, mate.
Ah.
Face for radio, voice for newspapers. I'm having to think a lot more, which is not my strong suit. Yeah, and I'm damaging my tyres.
Yeah, my tyres are diarrheaed. Oh, I'm so glad that I didn't hit you there, because I was out of control.
Crazy wild man. Oh, that's a shocking line, Ben. Why did you do that?
Ooh. And you were saved because Raikkonen was busy hitting me.
I'm just thoroughly impressed I managed to get that back. Same thing just happened to you. I looked back over my rear wing and saw you're in the same position I was.
Grosjean's past me.
That won't last.
No, it won't, because I'm coming back through.
I think we found our groove here.
Let's wave these testes around.
It is a balls out kind of race.
Oh, I'm coming through. I don't mean to.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't have the tyres to fight you anyway. And you're pitting before me. So you'll just get out of my way. I'm going to let you try and create a bit of a gap because there's a gap back to Vettel it is now. There must have been some sort of accident. And I don't have the tyres to brake.
That may have been me assaulting Grosjean slightly.
Well, that's fine. I keep forgetting I've got a 10-second penalty anyway, so it's not like I'm going to be in the points at the end of this.
I think you might, because after that little gaggle, there's a big old gap. Oh, not neutral.
I think it does a much better job of telling you how much grip you've got.
What in... What, the tyre colours and stuff?
No, oh, Vettel's just going to the back of me.
Ah, dirty.
Oh, about 3 people have just got past me, Si.
I was going to say I thought I could see someone dropping down like a stone.
But it's alright, I'm back.
Oh, yeah, it went from Grosjean to Vettel to 0 to Vettel. You'll have him in turn 1.
Yeah. I think I've got the legs on him here. I don't have the tyres to have him, but I've got the brakes for it. I must have taken some damage.
Yeah.
Grosjean went into the back of me, and so did Vettel. And one of them rammed me up the jacksie, so I went into the back of Raikkonen.
Crikey.
The car behind us is running on much newer tyres, but he didn't stop, so how's that possible?
I love it when crazy logic happens.
I think you're safe in this pit stop, mate, because I am seriously holding people up now. My tyres are just diddled.
Which is great because I'm skidding round corners at the moment. I feel like, when a puppy needs to bounce from place to place?
You've got that puppy feeling.
Yeah, I'm like, let's bounce around the corner and skid out the exit and wag my tail.
Speaking of skidding out the exit.
Oh, I could see that on the Mini.
I've just got another penalty for that.
Why? It's hardly cutting.
No, I got a penalty for someone crashing into me.
Ah. When is the penalty system ever going to be sorted in these games? My God, Grosjean's diving into me now.
Be brave, Ben. Be brave. Don't pit.
God.
Grosjean is going around that corner at like 2 miles per hour.
I reckon he's got a dry setup because he's so much faster down the straight. But when he has to brake for the corners, he's like ridiculously slow.
I think, Simon, unfortunately, we might have to both try a lap 7 pit stop.
Okay.
Because I can't make it round another lap, I don't think. Not without unpleasantness ensuing.
Okay.
But I think you're so far ahead of me that you will be out and it won't queue us at the box.
Pit stops are about 5 seconds. And I've got no damage, I don't think. Oh, so difficult. I hate turn 14 so much, even in a dry.
It is a frustrating corner. I don't think in 3 iterations of this game I've taken that corner correctly.
Ever. I don't care if Hamilton's out in front. I just want to be able to drive into the pits. Oh. Okay, alright, I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in too.
I can see in the background behind Massa.
Oh, because I check my tyre menu. Oh yeah, you've just pulled out as I've gone, and I've just got a puncture.
Oh no, why?
My tyre blew, but it happened just as I pulled into the box.
Oh
so
my
fine.
god. Alright, I've rejoined in the thick of a Ricardo Gutierrez battle.
I'm just behind Button, but that won't last long if I've got anything to say about it. Now I can throw the car around a bit again.
Don't throw it around too much though, because that'll be why the tyres are foobarred.
I don't know why I'm so bothered. My race is already diddled by these time penalties.
I wonder if they get a time penalty as well, because I've had that happen before. Oh, Ricardo, do not do that to me.
Oh wow, everyone behind me has just kicked up a lot of mist. And I heard the revs bouncing off the limiter going through the corner. So they've got 0 grip. What position did you come out in?
9th I am now.
I'm 12th.
But I didn't want to take the battle to Ricardo. I thought I'll just sit behind. Discretion is the better part of valour today.
Exactly. Unlucky Button and Bottas.
Yes, beat out Grosjean.
There is a strong ghosting problem.
Yeah.
Because Button has just driven through me to try and overtake me.
Oh.
Which, means I cannot block him.
That's a bit naughty, because that implies that he's already out of the race in a way if he's ghosting as well. Because that's what we had in Melbourne, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because we had that with Vettel, who was clearly in some problem in last, but still managed to ghost his way to 16th.
I've just set a purple sector 1. That's very stupid of me.
Well done, you.
You're 4th, right?
Yeah.
I'm 6th.
Oh,
If Grosjean hadn't have got past me, we'd be doing all right.
We're still doing awesome. We're Caterham kings.
I have to say, I am impressed, given we're in a worse car than last time on the same difficulty level, with less experience,
Yeah.
and we're outperforming. Button's just ghosted through me, and off he goes.
That's not fair.
And Massa's just gone straight into the back of me. They're not very good at avoiding collisions.
No, they stay on their racing line regardless. When you see back Melbourne, there's a bit with me and Bianchi where he just drives clean into the side of me just because I'm on the line and he's not. But I've not come across that nearly as much in single player. So I wonder if like the AI dumbs down because it's having to deal with co-op people or something. Who knows?
Ah, well, ghosting works two-way, Button. Unlucky.
Oh, did you just go through him?
Yep.
Excellent.
It's like racing Patrick Swayze.
I'm not giving you a kiln. Not a kiln. A pottery thing.
Pottery wheel.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't know what to do with it anyway.
I was going to say, what would you make with the pottery mill?
Probably something obscene.
Yeah, exactly. Chocolate boobies.
My engine doesn't sound very healthy.
Oh God, don't say that.
Oh, I just took that corner beautifully.
I can't believe the leading trio are over 20 seconds in front of me.
I can, the way we had to drive when we were conserving the old tyres.
Which mean when? I still lament seeing only 22 cars in the field. My lovely HRTs.
Oh, Button's just spun it.
Excellent. Good to see the AI fail.
No, it is. It's good to see him making mistakes and stuff like that. Vettel spun before and collected Webber, which was quite entertaining to watch.
I do like it when these games play out like stupid, funny scenarios. That you just
Art
think, oh,
imitating life.
Yeah.
Tell you what, that first chicane after turn one, I come out of the final corner of that, slam my boot into the floor to try and get away, hit the curves, and nothing at all happens. There's just so much water collected there.
And I do like the dynamic weathering. I think that adds such a cool element to stuff.
It does. I finally learned when to change tyres as well. That was another part of my driver maturing process, because that was always a big weakness of mine.
What did you normally do? Go too early or too late?
Out of habit, originally I used to go too late. So I get halfway around a lap, like happened to us in Spain.
Oh, yes, yes.
And it's like, damn, I should have changed. Now I can't even touch the accelerator. If I think of touching the accelerator, it goes into the wall. A bit like I've just done there.
Oh, no.
That's a third penalty.
Oh, dear. Are you under steward's investigation yet?
Well, I thought 3 penalties was a disqualification.
No, it's if you get 4.
Oh, well, don't expect me to make it to the end of this race.
You'll do well, you'll do well. Come on. Oh, fastest lap of my race so far. Which is worrying because suddenly those tyres have gone a different shade of brown. If you could knock one calendar off of the circus, what would you knock off?
Good question. Maybe it would be Valencia.
Yeah. That was my choice as well.
Just because nothing ever happens there.
No.
And it's strange because I like the track. To drive it in the game, I think it's an enjoyable track.
I like parts of it. I like the third sector. Third sector's the best.
Yeah, I would agree with you on that. Other than that, a second choice would probably be China.
Yeah, that's a weird circuit, China.
I tell you what, I'm very glad it rained for us in Malaysia and not in China, because no.
Just not for turn 1 and 2, no.
Well, also the last hairpin. I shoot off the end of that anyway, like I'm trying to take off, so... Right. Yeah, reached a rather big tyre cliff now.
Uh-oh.
I can't stay on the racing line for toffee.
It'll be sad if they do have to get rid of India for all of the political reasons.
Yeah.
Like that circuit.
I tell you what, I wish Bernie Ecclestone would stop being quite so Bernie about everything as well. I saw I heard a radio or a podcast interview the other day that had a quote from him, and someone said, we see there's 22 races next year. How's that going to work? He went, no more than 20. I said, well, you've just released a calendar that has 22 dates on it. He's like, no more than 20. So why put them on unless he was just stalling for time while he figures out how he's going to convince the teams to do 22 races? But surely New Jersey, that isn't going to make it.
I don't even know what state it's in at the moment. Is it just in a box somewhere?
I mean, yeah, it's wacky. I mean, it's sad really that the podcasts I listen to for F1 are almost all ones out of the US, and they have a very different view of F1, I think.
Yeah.
Like they're no more dedicated fans or anything. They obviously love the sport and stuff, but they have a different perspective on a lot of issues.
Yeah.
And a lot of them were saying they expected New Jersey to make it, but not Mexico. And one of them actually went so far as to say, well, it's because it's being built by Mexicans, which I thought was a bit naughty.
Okay.
Because they're very hardworking people, actually. But
yeah,
getting back on topic, Mexico, I mean, that's a historic track. The infrastructure was largely in place. It just needed upgrading.
Yeah.
As where with New Jersey, I mean, they're having to build everything from scratch. I mean, I know it's a street course, but, you have to change the paint on the roads. You have to re-level certain bits. You can't just put F1 cars on a regular street. It just doesn't work.
No.
It's like setting a race on Coronation Street on the cobblestones and expecting it to work.
Oh, going round Duckworth hairpin into Hot Pot chicane.
You've just had a problem.
Have I?
I don't know. You're miles down the road compared to me.
No, I'm fine. I just don't want a last lap disconnection.
I don't want a last lap bin it into the wall, but my tyres are a very dark orange, and Nico Hülkenberg is itching for this 9th position I'm holding.
You're in the points, though.
And I'm not with my time penalty, but yeah. I consider those penalties illegitimate. I don't recognise them as valid.
Yeah, not in our eyes.
So this is a spiritual 9th place.
Definitely.
And I believe I might still be leading the Drivers' Championships or equal first.
Yeah, because it's all a bit topsy-turvy compared to last time out.
Unless I'm just talking out of my balls and someone listening to this is going mental.
Probably. It's YouTube.
Yeah, usually I am talking out of my arse. Well, it was only a matter of time before I had a race to forget. I think this is it.
This isn't a race to forget. It's still underlining the fact that in wet conditions, you've not binned it in the wall, you're still in the points, penalties notwithstanding,
No, that's true. Actually, that's true.
there's a lot to be said for that.
But you see, like normally, I'll complain about getting a penalty, but I'll accept if it's legitimate. Like if I've been sloppy or I've been too late on the brakes or whatever. But in this case, it was genuinely nothing to do with me. Like my disqualification in Monaco, like my disqualification in Canada, I completely deserved. But in Monaco, I could not get out of the way. It was impossible. Oh, I've run out of fuel.
Oh no!
But I crossed the line.
Whee!
And I finished 19th, thanks to my 30-second grid penalty.
Oh my
I'm still
God.
ahead of both Marussias.
Yay!
And Mark Webber, who
Webber.
DNF'd after Vettel took him out.
Superb.
And you got a 4th. Well done, you.
Thank you very much.
Let's take a look at the table. I'm... three race incidents, all me, all major collisions. Every 10 minutes, exactly. 1 minute, 11 minutes, 21 minutes.
That is,
Why doesn't it show us the championship tables?
I don't know.
Well, I still gained 4 positions on where I was previously. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, you did good.
And well done
good.
to you, sir. Well done indeed.
Thank you very much. Well, I think in a backwards way, we should be very proud of that.
Yes. Yeah, and it feels somehow a greater achievement than the win did last round. Because we weren't helped by extraneous circumstances.
No, that is true. So I think we should go and grab a beer. And next up, we're in the City O Noodles. Take care, and we'll see you there on the other side.
Thank you for joining us.
Toodles.